I've recently gained insight from the selected works of Mao Zedong on a top-tier way of thinking that can resolve almost all interpersonal relationship issues: the courage to struggle. A nation that does not prepare for war is more likely to fall into it. Similarly, a person who does not dare to face conflict is more likely to be trapped in it. When you have the ability to struggle, the other party will weigh the risks and costs of the both. If it's not worth it, you'll choose to get along with it peacefully. Thus, the secret to maintaining good relationships is learning to struggle, possessing the ability and courage to do so, and having a fearsome capability. On the other hand, most children from ordinary families are often taught from a young age to be obedient and understanding, not to cause trouble at home, resulting in a complete loss of confrontation skills. The person who dares not struggle basically loses the ability to protect their own interests and boundaries. In others' eyes, they appear weak and honest. They know there's no pressure on them, and they don't worry about the consequences because you won't retaliate. Thus, they'll certainly see you as an easy target. Therefore, it is crucial to develop the ability to engage in conflict, to learn to be angry and retaliate, to unleash your aggression, and to make others realize that bullying comes at a cost. After all, people inherently are predisposed to fear the strong and bully the weak. Here's some practical advice on how to do this. First, boldly show displeasure. If someone says something that makes you uncomfortable, feel free to show them your displeasure. Do not fear the awkwardness of the situation or question if you're being overly sensitive. If you sense subtle malice from someone and don't know how to handle it, you need to do just one thing: unconditionally trust your feelings. Excessive self-doubt will only amplify your self-criticism. At this point, boldly showing your displeasure and expressing your dissatisfaction is the start of developing the ability to engage in conflict. Don't care about others' feelings. Respect your emotions first. You must bravely express your dissatisfaction. Second, do not justify yourself, just counterattack. When faced with accusations or doubts from others, don't fall into the trap of justifying yourself by instinctively defending yourself. Those easily bullied often have this underlying mindset. Once you start defending yourself, you've already let others win. At this point, it's essential to shift the blame back to find fault in the other person. For example, if someone sarcastically asks, "Why do you leave work so early every day?" The rest of us are still working overtime. Seems like your workload isn't full. Explaining that you finished your work and that you're efficient won't help. You don't need any self-explanation. You just need to counterattack. You've been working overtime so long, yet your performance is still poor. Are you slacking off during work hours, or is your work capable of that? Remember to transfer the issue to the other party, making them feel awkward without any need for you to justify yourself. Third, learn to boldly refuse. All bullying starts with testing your boundaries. If you don't promptly defend your boundaries, others will certainly perceive it as easy to bully. Be wary of others' boundary-crossing actions, known as compliance tests. If someone asks you to fetch water, take out the trash, or run errands, don't do these things casually. If you do it out of kindness once, make sure to ask them for help next time. If they refuse, it's advisable to distance yourself from them. The ability to say no to others' requests is in itself an ability to engage in conflict. Boldly unleash your aggression, dare to struggle, and maintain your principles and boundaries to protect yourself effectively.